Hello, hello. Welcome to the Mystic Path. This will be your Divine Feminine check-in or Divine Feminine update, however you want to. These are the decks we're going to use, the Light Seers Tarot, the Radiant Rider-Waite. We'll use spell casting at the end for advice and the energy oracles to pull in the energy. All right. So, let us get started. What is the energy? The Divine Feminine Collective right now. What is the energy of the Divine? Okay, Feminine Collective. All right, right out of the gate. Appreciation. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Okay, so our third chakra is going to be the solar plex chakra. And appreciation. That sounds good so far, doesn't it? Divine Feminines. Good job. If you're being grateful and appreciative of the people around you, the things around you, the I guess, energies and momentum of your life. It's always good to be grateful and appreciative of the things we have. So that feels like a very good energy. Let's see. I'm being called today to do these past, present, future. So, let's see. What is the past energy of the Divine Feminine Collective? Look. Okay. We have the World, Knight of Wands for the past energy. Oh, I'm sorry. Not the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. The King of Wands. Okay? I read that wrong. There are no accidents, so maybe some of you watching are in the past. Your energy was Knight of Wands, not so much King. But I feel like the collective has been in the King of Wands. Okay? Sometimes when we're on the path, we're a little ahead or behind the collective, depending on how consistent we do our shadow work, right? So, you know, it's neither good or bad. They want me to say, if you were in the Knight of Wands as opposed to the King of Wands, that's okay too. You just weren't all the way there into acting yet, but you were moving towards it. But the majority of you watching, King of Wands, okay? What is the present energy for the Divine Feminine Collective, please? Present energy. Okay. Ace of Cups in reverse. Four of Swords. Future energy of the Divine Feminine Collective, please. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. It's just in the last Divine Masculine update I just did, the cards were doing that same thing where chunks of them were flying out just so one could land. Okay. Future energy, Divine Feminine Collective, future energy, anything else? Anything else? Feels like you want there to be 3 for some reason. Yep. Okay. So, future energy. We have the Chariot, 9 of Wands reversed, and the Lovers. Give me a second with the cards here, please. Okay. So let's get started. So our overall energy for the Divine Feminine is appreciation and the solar solar plexus. So Archangel Shamuel. The solar plexus is all about empowerment, right? Being confident, feeling empowered, feeling strong in our sense of self. So so that's really good. We're starting out at this really good energy. We're feeling appreciation for the things around us. We're feeling empowered and strong in our I am, right? Like, I am amazing. I am consistent. I am beautiful. I am strong. I am, the I am statements. So this is a good place to start from. And then our past energy here is the King of Wands in the world. So it feels like we've been doing our work, Divine Feminines. Congratulations. Good job. I want to say that. We've been doing our work. We've been feeling in our power. We've been feeling like we're standing on top of the world, and at any moment we're going to get everything we've ever desired, right? We're going to make that happen in this King of Wands energy. That's where we're coming from. That's all amazing. That energy feels real good. Open to receive, I'm hearing. But then presently, we're feeling a little wobble. Okay, which is understandable. I'm actually filming this on the new moon in Pisces. I did a reading on it last week, so if you want to know what's going on with the new moon in Pisces energies, please check out that reading. Also, like, share, and subscribe if you so feel guided. Sorry, I just felt that crystal needed to be over here. Okay. But, so the new moon Pisces is all about kind of forcing up anything left in our shadow that either we've been avoiding, ignoring, or it also may not be something we've been avoiding or ignoring. It may be something we've been doing a lot of work around, and there's just a lot of residual energy attached around the work we're doing. So it's all bubbling up and kind of making us wobble a little bit. There's nothing wrong with that. Part of the process. We all go through it. Trust me. I do myself. I was wobbling a little bit last week myself. So presently feels like we're feeling like betrayed, stabbed in the back, and like love is never gonna come for me. That's what we're feeling. Okay, that's what the Divine Feminine Collective is presently sitting in. Okay. I'm just gonna curl up in this ball because I've been betrayed and nothing's working out, and I'm not gonna get the love I desire. Okay? I chuckle just because it's a little wallowy. But, it's part of the process. We all go through it, and I have always been a big wallower in my past. Long before my awakening, I was way into wallowing. That's probably what took my awakening journey so long. So that's why I'm chuckling, because wallowing is an energy I used to know very well, and I have made very, very good friends with it. Not so much anymore. So it is overcomeable, ladies and gentlemen. Because again, I'm feeling called to remind everybody, these are non-gender specific readings. Just because I'm saying divine feminine and divine masculine, you know, you got to figure out and discern on your own if you're a divine masculine or a divine feminine. Has nothing to do with sex or the gender of your meat suit. Okay? So, presently in this wobbly kind of, I'm never gonna get this cup of love. And so I'm gonna caution everybody to be careful with this wallowing. Okay, it's okay to do it for a little bit. Feel your feelings. Absolutely. Do not repress your feelings. Do not try to ignore them. Feel them and move through them if you can. Okay? If it takes a day of laying in bed and crying over something, do it. If the concern comes when it's like 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, right? Even 2 days is not so bad. If that's what you need, that's what you need. But you get moving into these like I've been wallowing now for a week straight and woe is me and nothing ever works out for me. That's when you're starting to get into that hijacked territory where you're letting these negative energies and entities kind of weigh your aura down. And we don't want that, right? So I just want to give you a little bit of warning here. It is safe and necessary even to be in this energy here that I'm talking about. But it can get dangerous if we spend too much time there or we attach deeply to that energy, okay? So I just wanted to say that. And then let's talk about, we're going to be moving into this future energy. So again, what I'm feeling here is not that it's all for naught and not that, you know, whatever it is like the divine feminines are feeling, whatever that is you're feeling is valid, and anything you feel is valid. And I'm not trying to say like, oh, your feelings are stupid, or that's not a valid reason to be upset. I'm not saying that at all. But I just am trying to caution you, because if you would overly attach to that feeling or that energy, you know, it can really set you back on your journey. And this future energy here is really good. We've got fast moving chariot to the Lovers. Okay, this upside down 9 of Wands, a little bit not concerning, but this just tells me there's still a block here, right? So we gotta deal with whatever's happening here in this present moment. This, I'm never gonna find love. I've been so betrayed. I'm just gonna give up. Okay, we need to investigate that pattern, that belief. Where is it coming from? Why do we think that? And then we need to try to move back into our empowerment mode. Okay? We need to deal with whatever that issue is and move back into this empowerment mode. Because this 9 of Wands in reverse, this is like, you know, this is like getting out of your own way to have everything you desire, which is a fast moving energy. This is fast movement towards the Lovers, which is exactly what you're over here crying and you're not getting. Right? I'm not getting this cup of love. It's horrible. But then the future energy is you're about to get this amazing cup of love. But this 9 of Wands in reverse, I think, is warning us that we're going to miss out on this if we don't stay in this I am empowered, confident mode. Okay? So that's basically where we're at here. They're saying that's all I need to say, because the rest is up to you. Oh, that is just beautiful. The rest is up to you. Okay, let me just write that down for the title, and then we'll pull an advice card. All right. Okay. So they wanted me to title this, "A Small Wobble Reminds You the Rest is Up to You." All right. So let's get an advice card here. Get an advice card. What is the advice for the Divine Feminine Collective? The advice for the Divine Feminine Collective. Oh, maybe there is no advice because we're supposed to be going within because it's up to us, right? Oh. All right, yep. They're saying this is the card. Inspiration is the advice. Inspiration. Inspiration beckons you to trust in your imagination, for this is the gateway to real magic and a world that you wish to light up. Call upon the spirits of the air to stimulate your mind and illuminate any creative ideas. A flash of inspiration to bring about a brilliant revelation will change your course and is reflected in your thoughts and dreams. Okay, I'm going to read that again because I feel like that's what moves us out of this wobble. A flash of inspiration to bring about a brilliant revelation will change your course and is reflected in your thoughts and dreams. Focus and follow up on inventiveness and innovation. Allow your inner creativity to be expressed. Take long walks to clear the mind and allow nature to truly inspire you. Throw caution to the wind and watch as your visions manifest into reality so you too become someone to aspire to. That's all really good advice, okay? I would say pay attention to your dreams right now. When you're in this wobble, any dreams that are really intense and vivid, those are messages they want me to put that out there, okay? So you might want to invest in a dream journal, a dream book, something to maybe help you with those interpretations. And then I'm just going to remind you one more time, this present energy, I get it. I just recently went through it myself. And this is also why I was chuckling about this wallowing information or energy, because literally a few weeks ago I had this, like, I'm never going to get my cup of love, right? So when this all came out, I was just chuckling because I was like, right on schedule there, okay? So I was able to move through it pretty quickly because I've been doing this a long time and I have the tools, and I used all the tools and I went within, and you know, and I've over the years learned to make real good friends with my shadow, so that when these energies come up, it doesn't take me long to kind of figure out what's going on, because in my 20s I spent many, many years deep in the dark with my shadow, and we became very good friends because I wallowed in it, right? And then in my 30s, I started the journey of awakening and therapy and self-awareness and self-help and self-empowerment. And now I'm in my 40s. I don't want to age myself, but I'm actually moving into the closer to 50s than 40s realm. And I can honestly say, like, now that I have the tools, now that I kind of understand myself better, these wobbles are a lot easier to get through. So I also just want to say that to anybody who's watching, you know, it does get better. if you're in your 20s and you're watching, like, it's supposed to be emotionally rough. I think that's kind of by design, because then that's what gets us to the point of ready to like start investigating and going within and finding ourselves. So, it does get better. I promise you. Every decade of my life has gotten better than the last, and every decade I think, my goodness, this is the best decade yet. But again, that is because I consistently do my work. I regularly, I went to therapy for years. I regularly journal. I check in with myself every single day when I get up. I ask, when I go inward, I ask myself, how are you feeling today? What's going on? Anytime I am triggered or something comes up that bothers me, I don't push it down. I don't ignore it, which is what I used to do in my 20s and 30s. Therapy kind of taught me that the best thing to do, those things kind of fester and grow when you don't deal with them. And so the best thing to do when you're being triggered, now I get that sometimes when you're in the midst of it, you are not thinking clearly. But the best thing to do is to try to address that trigger as soon as possible, right? So as soon as you've calmed down and you're back in your body and you're not overwhelmed and you're not spinning out or anxious or whatever, then you can sit down with your journal and start asking yourself the questions like, why was I just triggered by that? Why did I spin out of control? Or whatever the issue is, right? Okay, so I'm going to leave it here. The rest is up to you. They just keep saying that. So you can do it, Divine Feminines. I know you have it in you, because we're starting out in this great energy, right? And our past energy is like, we are on top of it and empowered. So we're just having a momentary wobble, and that happens. Don't beat yourself up for it. Don't overly attach to it. Don't dwell on it, right? Just acknowledge it, accept it for what it is, do the work that needs to be done, and you'll be moved through it before you know it. Okay? Wishing you all the love and light that you can hold and receive. And have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, weekend, week, whatever it may be for you, as these are timeless readings. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Namaste.